Hey folks, Wayne over here at the Ram Man. I'm going to make this quick little video to help people out because poor Kate has to answer these same questions all the time. For people that just don't know anything about locking hubs. They have no concept of the idea. If they did, they wouldn't ask these questions. We get bombarded with people that say, I just won't buy the hubs. I don't want the shafts or need the shafts. I just won't buy the hubs. I don't need the shafts. There's no reason for me to replace the shafts because I just replaced them. I need to save me some money. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to make it real simple. I'm going to put this down on a real elementary level. Two things must be present to have locking hubs that allow you to completely disconnect the shafts from the wheels or the hubs. Number one, you must have bearings inside the hub. You must have bearings inside the hub. You must have bearings inside the hub. That means that you cannot have splines inside the hub. You cannot have splines inside the hub. The music may be playing where you're at. You cannot have splines inside the hub. You cannot have splines in the hub. You just can't. Problem number one. Problem number two. You can't have threads on the end of the axle shaft. You cannot have threads on the end of the axle shaft. You cannot have threads on the end of the axle shaft. Girlfriend may have just walked in. You cannot have threads on the end of the axle shaft. You must have some type of spline on the end of the axle shaft. Not in the middle, not on the end, inside end. You must have splines on the end of the axle shaft. You must have splines on the end of the axle shaft. You must have splines on the end of the axle shaft. 2.5 ton. You must have splines on the end of the axle shaft. That is where the locking mechanism goes. The locking mechanism attaches to the hub somehow, external or internal, and then the splines on the locking unit engage or disengage from the shaft. So, in order to put locking hubs on anything with an axle, and you can do it, anything. Number one, you must have a hub with bearings in it. And number 2, the shaft must have splines on the end. So, once you overcome problem number 1 and problem number 2, you are well on your way. And that's what we achieved over here at the Ram Man. The hubs are not the secret. Any competent yo-yo can get bearings inside of a hub. Of course, there's 100 different designs, but anybody can do that. To get splines on all of the different shafts that we offer, half-ton, Toyota, Dodge, Chevrolet, 3/4 ton, 1 ton, 4,500, 5,500. That's the secret. That's the secret. And the only thing that and all the Jeeps, the only thing that makes that possible or viable is we have our own 6A, which allows us to make any gear or any spline right here on the premises. It allows us to make basically any gear or any spline here on our premises. That's what makes locking hubs possible for the masses. That's what we achieved 4 or 5 years ago. So, when it comes down to the vehicles that have the constant velocity shafts, this Dodge half-ton, a big old Chevrolet 1 ton right here, new Chevrolet. You see that giant monstrosity right there? The hubs, they're not the secret. It's how you get splines on the ends of the shaft. That's the problem that we were finally able to overcome. And we spent a fortune, and that's why we stand alone. Nobody on this planet has any type of locking 4x4 kits anywhere close to what we have. And every single thing is done here in Fort Worth. Every single thing. God bless you. God bless America. If you want to buy some hubs and you need them for the end of your desk to hold down that stack of papers, we will sell you the hubs. God bless you. God bless America. Or trot line anchors, maybe. Bye.